Okay, so we cold open. Rose is crying. She's telling Carolina, I've been set back because of your actions.
Mm-hmm.
You did me dirty. So they're about to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the day after prom. The ladies are all sitting around discussing how shitty prom was. No one got time again. Because Carolina did a whole thing. She threw Rose under the bus. Started this whole drama. Grant was dealing with that, so they didn't get to spend any time with him.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Juliana made a good point. Like, you could have waited until the end of prom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you still could have done what you needed to do, but let us get time.
Yeah.
But you did it right at the beginning, and then you fucking blew up prom.
Oh my
God. Carolina could care less. She don't care. She says she got the clarity she needed.
Doesn't at all. She's like, I'm the Maria of the season.
Mm-hmm.
I do not care.
Doesn't care. So the host arrives.
Mm-hmm.
No dates today because they're flying to Madrid.
Love it.
I love it. I hate when they always say that the flight leaves in an hour.
Oh my God. Yeah, right.
Can they just change that one line? We're not asking for many changes, but can we change that one line?
Or are you actually flying all these bitches private out of Van Nuys?
No. In an hour? What's so crazy is that flight probably leaves like 6 to 8 hours later.
Yeah.
They're saying, leave in an hour. So we're in Madrid. Love Madrid. Beautiful city. There's 10 women left. Grant claims he's developing feelings for some of them. And we see him and the host like shooting hoop and chit-chatting.
I need to get my Becky of the Week early.
Oh, damn.
I'm so sorry, Carrie.
Oh, no.
You gave me hope last week. I really loved last week.
Yeah.
And the clothes this week were not bad. The sneakers this week
not good.
were dreadful.
God.
Dreadful.
Aww.
They were not Adidas. They were not Nike. They were Vieja.
I don't even know what that is.
You shouldn't. It's not. It's a very casual sneaker. I want to say they're $100 to $160.
Is it like a Spanish brand?
I don't care.
Spain tie-in?
I don't. I don't know. I don't know. But I just can't deal with this basketball player wearing these Allbird looking sneakers.
All birds, damn.
That's what they look like.
Yeah, Grant, that should have been on your list.
I know. He
contracts.
I know.
I need good shoe game, period. So consult who you need to consult to get this shit popping.
Yeah. Or let me bring my own. I'm sure he has a collection.
I'm sure he has some. Yeah.
Girl.
Damn. But yeah, he's in with the host. They're talking about how like this week is when things get real.
Oh, please. He's another one. Says that every week.
Every time. So meanwhile, the ladies are in town, the little plaza, drinking sangria, all hoping that they're going to get the one-on-one. Grant walks up looking fine.
He just is fine, girl.
Every now and then.
Every now and then. Girl, no, all the time. You saw his Jennifer Hudson Soul Train line little entrance?
Oh, yes, I did see that.
Oh,
it was cute. It wasn't Mufasa, but it was cute.
Okay, I see. Mufasa doesn't do it for me.
They don't never do it for you. The ones that we all are doing it for, that don't even make no sense. Be quiet. We're not doing this. No, absolutely not.
I'm so sorry, guys.
No.
But I know he has a British accent. That
is what also killed it for me. When I first heard his voice, I was like, this is too much. Yeah. It's not even fair, like, to all of us that we have to, like, watch this man for our life and speak. Like, what? That was crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, Grant walks up looking fine, picks Dina for this one-on-one date. So they get the nice, like, walk and talk date. It's like one of the best dates, I think, to get. And he really just wants to see if she can let her walls down, have a little fun. She's a bit more serious. There's more of a seriousness to her, right? So yeah, they're walking around. They're playing soccer with kids in the street. Dina, in her interview, reminds us that she comes from like a really big family that wasn't really talking feelings or emotion. And so
if you cry, you're weak. Which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot there.
A lot there. I was like, that's not a common I'm from a big family trope. I've never heard that one before myself.
I've never heard that.
Have I? I probably have, but you know.
I've never heard it, but I could see it because I imagine, right, it's a huge family we ain't got time for emotions.
Exactly.
We're all surviving here. So if you're the one that's like crying, it's like, buck up, be stronger, you know?
Stop being so sensitive. Oh, here she goes. She's so sensitive. Yeah.
All these things. Yeah. So yeah, she's not used to sharing her emotions. So she knows this is like tough for her. She's also, always been called an ice queen. So that's like not something she wears proudly, but she's like, I know this about me. That's how I'm perceived by others. So she going in is like, I really want to show my soft side to him. So yeah, they're dancing in the street with the little old people. They write a little wish on a little building. They go on a rowboat. And yeah, she's talking about how it's hard for her to let people take care of her, which I could definitely see coming from like a big family.
Yeah, because you're taking care of the two down from me.
And every man for themselves. Like you gotta.
Oh God, yeah.
She's been taking care of herself. You know,
the food. Could you imagine?
Oh my God,
the way that we had to hide food from our brothers?
I was just about to say, I'm in a family of 3 siblings. One who, when we were younger, seemed like he ate for 3. So it was like all hands trying to hide food, guard your shit yourself,
hide it in the
hide it. Yeah, Even now, Nate knows now. Like whatever. So during the holidays, especially when I was living in the city, probably not now because we're here. Before we go home for the holidays, I always stop at Levain and buy a bunch of Levain cookies. That's like my little thing for everybody. When that box comes in the house, the way that people grab their cookie and go off in different directions.
I know, and hide it in different like cold
hiding
places. It doesn't even have to be a fridge.
You just got guard your own. I think Nate got bit one time because his cookie that he left there was gone the next morning.
Yeah.
Guard. My dad is the worst offender. He just picks up any cookie and just eats it.
No.
Takes a bite, puts it back. Oh, let me try that one. Even if it's hidden, clearly hidden.
Yeah.
So go and take a bite. It's his now.
No.
He's the worst. Like, really. So Nate knows now.
Yeah.
Hide your cookie.
Oh my God. Now there's 3 of them.
Sterling too. He loves some sweets, that little one.
And he's so cute.
He's so cute. Yeah. God. It's so horrible.
Oh my God.
So yeah, she's like, I'm not used to having people take care of me. Like I just do me. And he talks about, for him, he likes being a giver, likes being a provider. Like that's how he kind of shows love as well.
Yeah.
Time for the nighttime portion of their date. Love this dress.
Okay, great. I'm glad you do. I loved it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know what you were saying.
I was nervous.
I love the prints.
Yeah.
She has a nice little body, little shape. It like was fit perfectly. What is that length? It's not like, it wasn't a midi. It was almost like down to the ankle.
It was down to the ankle, but it was tight all the way down.
Tight all the way down.
I think a
column shape. Yeah. Great. Looked expensive too.
It did, it did look nice. And I think she makes a little money.
So yeah, they talk about, how much fun they had. She's typically more, obviously we see this already, like controlled, a bit regimented, more analytical. But for him, he loves it because it reminds him of his mom, he said. She has this like quiet strength to her. She got her own back. She's good.
Yeah.
And he admires that.
Oh, that's nice.
Very nice. Yeah. Because also very nice for her because she's previously been told she's an ice queen and intimidating.
Right. Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I fucking love that. That's the part about you that I actually like. It's like my mom, actually. So that's a really great compliment for her. And he also said the way that she kind of moves also makes him think differently about partnership. And this like pressure that he and a lot of men put on themselves to like be the provider and be the backbone. Like he's now seeing when you're with somebody who like got their own, how, this is a true partnership. We're working together. Like I'm not like picking up this, men kind of just like assume this role. I'm the leader. I have to do all the things. When a girl can lead herself, it just, I would think, help take the pressure off of you and actually understand what working together and what partnership looks like.
Means. Yeah. I'm glad he's open to that because as we've said so many times on this podcast, I think when women have their own in that way, men do not know how to provide other than monetarily.
Right.
And it seems like Grant is looking forward to leading in a way that is not monetary with Dina.
With Dina, yeah. Yeah, I would love to see a girl like this win.
Would love it. Yeah, they never win. Always the
never
Andes
win.
and the show doesn't like these girls either. The show does not want these girls to be the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
They want the hometown girl. I still live at home, but I won Miss Alabama Teen 2012.
Right.
And that's their job.
That's their job.
And it's 2025. Like,
right.
Girl.
God.
Unless you're Michelle, Rachel, or Charity, then you're accomplished. Those are some accomplished women.
Accomplished women, but they all look a little similar. So, oh, jeez. So yeah, rooting for Dina.
Love Dina. Yeah, Dina, I love your dress. This is great.
Yeah. She does ask him a little bit about his 7-year relationship. Yeah, I didn't realize it was 7 years.
I remember that from Miss Allie Joe, who asked the sister.
Oh, right. That's true.
I remember that. I said, who is pissed off at this man? Who is laughing in the group chat every single week at this man on The Bachelor?
I know.
7 years. That's some fuckboy shit. I want to know.
That's a long time. So Dina was like, let's circle back to that. That's like her big question that she's been thinking about for the last couple of weeks. He says he was, as a lot of men, just like focused on his career, selfishly just trying to do his career thing, very obviously neglecting parts of his relationship. But he says he didn't know because in his mind, he was doing it for them. He was doing it for us.
Oh my God. What a terrible response.
That's what he's told himself.
Sure, Grant. Sure, babe.
Yeah. So and I feel like that's a lot of men, actually.
Yeah.
That's the narrative that they tell themselves.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for us, though. Like, can't you just be supportive? What am I supposed to just be? Just sitting here on a bump in a log, getting my needs unmet? Like, but you're on
one day we'll have a house. Like,
what? So yeah, she surpasses his expectations. He says he's really impressed by Dina. Seems to really like her. They have a little Spanish singer, guitarist there.
Love this. Yeah, it's a good
they
double
dance. Doors. Yeah, she gets a date rose, obviously. Back with the ladies, Carolina is on another rampage. She feels like she hasn't gotten enough time with him.
This is where she got the illest of setups. She set herself up.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Girl, I haven't had enough time with him. You flew to another state.
You flew to another state. You got the private jet date, girl. Shut the fuck up.
You can't play this the same exact way Maria played this. And she got that same date. She got the pretty woman date. Yeah. She got flown out. She did the stuff, whatever. But she didn't act like this, girl.
And why are you saying all this in front of everybody?
Everybody. You think everybody your friend.
Right.
Everybody on your side. Girl, you crazy.
You got the best date and you've got a one-on-one. Yeah. Most of us haven't gotten one-on-ones.
And you took time away from every single person sitting here.
And that.
And I miss Chloe.
Right. Right. My best friend left because of you. Like, so true. Anyways, date card arrives for everyone except Serafina.
So exciting.
Very exciting. I didn't see this coming. Now, next day, time for the group date. Poor Parisa's going through it. She got a pimple. Her tan is chipping.
I noticed that too. I was like, girl, yeah, because it was moving.
Oh, no.
You know, shifting, you know.
It's a lot of maintenance going on. I have a would you rather friend.
Oh, sure.
Okay, would you rather be dealing with like the worst skin of your life, acne, breakouts, all this is happening, and you have no makeup, no cover up, nothing? So you're just out here bare face.
Oh my God. Are there cameras? No, well, I mean,
you on TV, girl. You can test it.
Okay.
Or they lost your luggage and you have nothing to wear except onesies. Onesie pajamas.
Oh my God, I would
so all your cute little outfits that you play, like none of that. He can't see your body at all. He can't see no shape. It's just a big old, you're wearing muumuus, not even onesies. Muumuus. moo-moos. And you look into the left, this girl got on this snatch little not ASOS. Yeah, some cheap little ASOS dress, whatever. Look to your right, this girl got on this banging ass revolved dress, and you wearing a onesie.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is hard, right? Because real niggas love moo-moos, right? You know, real N-words love moo-moos.
Eventually, not out the gate. Not when they're courting you. They don't want to see you no damn moo-moo.
That's the thing. Like, real N-words love moo-moos who also love booties. And I think Grant's a titty man. So that would kill it. That's a thread that I've noticed with him. But I think I personally would always rather go outside in full drag and a moo-moo. Mm-hmm. So that would be my true self. Mm-hmm. so I'm gonna pick that one.
Yeah,
but that is a tough one though, because no outfit on The Bachelor.
On The Bachelor, where you're supposed to be serving looks 3 times a day.
Yes,
and you're just wearing like a shark onesie. That would suck. But your face would look cute. Face is on point. Can't deny that. So I would go with that too.
Right.
And I'm not even a makeup girl, but I don't want to be the worst skincare of my life sitting across from Grant and I have a ripe pimple. Who cares how good you look in your outfit, whatever, that pimple gonna be speaking to him.
So exactly. They're so loud.
They're loud and just distracting, and that I would take the nice face, but I'm wearing whatever.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully Chloe's still there. I could borrow her clothes, but otherwise I'm asked out.
Asked out with these little girls. God. So the ladies meet up with Grant in a little town called Chichon. Mm-hmm. And they're going to be riding on donkeys, which is cute. Just riding around the little countryside.
Yeah, fun.
Mm-hmm. Then they go to learn matador, like how to be a matador.
Yeah, from a woman, which is first I've ever seen.
Famous female in cool. Matador. And then, of course, there's a competition and it's the whole thing. The way they put these girls, I think Carolina said it, these cheap Spirit Halloween matador outfits. Mm-hmm. Where is the budget? It looked like they were wearing paper.
Yeah, it looked like it was like the Spirit Halloween closed and they just like bought it all, which I'm sure is what happened. Yeah. That's
exactly what it looked like. So the competition is they're riding mechanical bulls, obviously, and there's seemingly no rules because Alex is hanging on with all her hands.
Yeah.
Wrapped up. Usually it's one. You hang,
right.
You gotta put one arm in the air, right?
Up. Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
She's gripped on for dear life. Mm-hmm. Zoe stole that strategy and ended up winning.
It was so unfun.
I know.
I love Alex though. I think she's
so cute.
So cute. Mm-hmm. I think her confessionals would be good if Carolina wasn't there. She's another one that I feel like she's not shining.
Yeah, properly. Alex, right?
Yeah,
that's true. We're not getting her confessionals really. Anyway, it's time for the little cocktail party. Grant sits with Parisa, gives her some rocks. She's a crystals girl, so she's living. Rose gets some time with Grant. This is fresh after her scandal of last week, her line on him.
Which, kind of. I did watch the clip back and I was like, okay, I see where she got it from. She didn't make it up. She did not make it up.
Make it up, but she stretched that shit out because
a little bit.
The fuck he meant. She added in the little extra
while he was dancing with you.
I was thinking about her. Rose, you know damn well that's not what he said. That's not what he meant.
But maybe that's what he meant in her head.
In her head, that's how she like interpreted
it. You have no cell phone. You have no internet. You sharing a bunk bed and with 4 other bitches. You gotta hang on to something.
She's so crazy though, because she really ran to Carolina
of all people
and said he told me when he was dancing with you that he was thinking about me. That is crazy.
Isn't that crazy, girl? That's my connection with him.
Oh. Yeah, girl.
I need to know more about that conversation at the women's
tell all. See it. Yes.
I want to see. Yeah,
I know. That's what they need to do too. Bring us some secret footage.
Yes, la kinetic Netflix.
Yes, yeah.
Like this is the scene.
Yes. This is the scene that caused the whole drama for the fucking season. Let us see it. So she's in with Grant. You know, she's been going through it. She's talking about trying to push forward, and you could tell from his energy that he's just not. He's done with her, and this bitch lied on him. He's over her. Like, you're only here because the producers told me to pick you. Like, I'm not into it. Zoe and Grant have a little moment. And she finally gives us some context to this. She is very stoic and like
stoic, hyper competitive.
Yeah.
Way about her.
But what's the personality? Like we can't see her personality at all.
And how'd you get to be like that? Because there's not a whole lot of people who are born like that who are not professional athletes. So
what is this? Yeah. So she kind of breaks down and tells like the whole context of why she's like this. She's a Black girl raised in the South, adopted by a white family. So she was just the black sheep pretty much her entire life. Never told she was beautiful. Was probably the only black girl in the classroom for her whole life. Yeah. Her blackness was always a problem. She never thought she was beautiful, never told she was beautiful.
Damn.
And so it's just really caused her to just like tuck emotions away and just show up like a shell of her real self. Like,
I guess, or just like her identity is don't fuck with me. That's her whole persona that she portrays, I guess. And like, she's the smartest one. She's the bestest one. She's the tallest one. She's the shortest dress. Like she's always trying to, she's always trying to be number one at every single thing.
Okay.
Because all that validation was never given to her. She like earned it herself. Like she is the number one, right?
Yes. Oh wow. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So yeah, she finally kind of shows a little bit of vulnerability, a little something, a little bit of context, backstory. And Grant just tells her, like, this is who I want to know. Like, this person.
Yeah, same. Because I was like,
Zoe? This is now really interesting.
Yeah. I want to know about this adopted white family.
This adopted white family. Where in the South? It sounds like small town. Like, she had a rough childhood, probably bullied and all kinds of shit. Like,
yeah. And she's, like, tall, thin, and gorgeous. So I don't know where they were calling you ugly.
Ugly. Jesus. That's so sad.
Yeah, that's a really, I don't know. I don't know that identity. I have always, like, looked real black, have real black features, curvy body, short. Like I don't have a bunch of those other features that she has. So my PWI experience is like a lot different than somebody like her that fits into so many Eurocentric beauty standards. I think that's really actually very interesting.
They've always reminded her whole life though that
her
she's
whole
not one
life.
Of us, though.
Ooh.
Yeah. As much as she knew she was, pretty, or she didn't know she's pretty actually. Yeah. She's tall. She, has long hair. All these things that like the other white girls are getting credit for.
Right.
They constantly remind her, but you're not one of us. So,
wow,
your shit doesn't matter.
Right.
Yikes! And it made her just create such a hard shell. But I'm happy he got there. Got her to open up a little bit. Now Carolina is talking to everybody about. Talking shit about Grant at that, like how she really likes him, but she doesn't know the guy.
I barely know the guy.
Right. How can we get engaged after all of this? Like, she gets my Bicky of the week.
Oh, perfect.
Just no self-awareness. Coming off super entitled. Not grateful. You got a date. You got a one-on-one date. All these girls are begging for a one-on-one date. And all you're doing is complaining. I understand you have doubts. But this is where you keep them to yourself.
Yeah. And why'd you go on this show?
That too. So Juliana is tired of her bullshit.
Yeah.
Pulls her to the side and just confronts her about how just the way she is, the things she's saying, her being so unsure, all these doubts. It's just very unsettling to the rest of them. And she's like, I just want to know, why are you here?
Yeah.
If you're so much doubt about this process and him, what are you still doing here? Go home, please. Particularly since other girls went, that's the thing. She misses Chloe. She misses her friend.
We all miss Chloe.
We miss Chloe.
Okay. Her serving the Spain looks.
Yes.
Whatever she was going to serve, like her bikini moment, Chloe's hot tub moment, I was looking forward to.
I know.
And now here you are talking about, I don't know if I like Grant. Well, girl, he's 6'4" and rich and fine. What is wrong with you? Go sit down somewhere.
Get out of here.
Like, I can understand that any other season. This season, girl, come on. You can work with this.
Yeah.
Grant is likable, fine, nice. Come
Yeah.
on.
So Carolina's just like, I am here for him. Like, it's natural to have concerns.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, how could you not? Wouldn't any normal person have concerns? This isn't for normal people.
This is not for normal people. And if you do have concerns, you journal about it like I do at night. Shut the fuck up. You're annoyed with you. No discretion. Just out here saying whatever comes to her mind to anybody who will listen. Attention seeking. Yeah. They're tired of it. They're so over it. So she goes back. Does anyone have any concerns? Like, while we're all talking about it. So Rose is like, well, actually...
Now that you mention it,
bitch, you sabotaged my whole chance of being here.
Yeah. She knows she's a producer pick.
She knows he did not choose her, and she got confirmation during their one-on-one time that he don't want nothing to do with her. Mm-hmm. God, that sucks. So she's like, yeah, you're just being really negative. We're all trying to maintain positivity. This whole thing fucking sucks for all of us, and you just bring the energy down with your negative bullshit. And then Zoe also called her out for being ungrateful. You got a one-on-one date. Most of us haven't. Shut up. So Caroline is just so distraught how,
she's sobbing.
So crazy. And just, this process is just so crazy. I'm just like freaking out. The idea of bringing him home to meet my parents is insane.
Who said you getting that far, girl? We got another plane to catch before we go home. Right. To go meet your family, okay?
And no one's disagreeing with you. Like,
right.
We also have the exact same doubts and fears and this whole process. We understand it's a given. It's nuts. Mm-hmm. But ain't nobody trying to talk about it.
And if you're going to talk about it, wouldn't you? Okay, if you were like exploding, right? You had to talk about it. Wouldn't you talk about it with the other girls who had a one-on-one?
Yeah, no, that's true. Know your audience.
Yeah, I would talk about it with Alex, Dina. Like, true. I would talk about it with them. Be like, was that enough for you? Because it wasn't for me.
Yeah. Exactly. So Grant comes in. Caroline is crying. He pulls her aside.
Oh my God, this was so obnoxious.
God, all these little like side moments where he's like, calm her down or like figure something out. It's like,
and I just don't like that he enters the room. He's trying to make a toast to love, positivity, light, and happiness, right? Mm-hmm. And she's in the corner and she's just,
attention seeking. That's it. She wants to eat up all the air in the room. Nobody else deserves his time but her. They are over it. They see it all. They see it.
Yes. But then behind closed doors, she's like, I don't know about him, guys.
That on top. That's why they can't stand her. That's so true.
My God.
Oh my God. So he pulls her aside. And again, she's like, well, Juliana pulled me aside and just
she said that I hate you.
Just throw all these girls under the bus. Uh-huh. Oh my God. So Grant returns to the ladies, decides not to give out a rose. Sucks.
So sucks. And he should remember his time. This is the point where I was like, so you don't remember when you were at the top 10?
Right.
And it got hard and you were in another place and it got difficult. You don't remember this? Because he wasn't thinking about this. He was writing them songs. Okay. He was getting ready to be the Bachelor.
Yeah. Push this music. Oh God. Juliana, she immediately apologized to everybody because she knows this is her fault. This literally is her fault.
I know, but she couldn't stand it anymore. I don't blame her. She couldn't stand
it. She really couldn't stand it anymore. She had to say something to Caroline. Either that or she was going to like deck her. Like, either one.
Yeah.
Time for Serafina's date. Mm-hmm. Of course, they're going bungee jumping.
Oh, they do this every time. And he's scared to bits every time.
That's why they keep doing it again. They pushing him off a goddamn building. This time in the rain at that. That sucked.
I know. He was like, how many people have slipped and died and fell?
So he's terrified. She's hyped.
Like, yeah. That's interesting.
She's really excited. They jump. It's all good. Mm-hmm. Time for the nighttime portion. She had a cute little blue jumpsuit on.
Cute. Love a jumpsuit. We don't see that often.
Mm-mm. She seems so young to me.
She does, and she's not. She's 29, and she lives in New York City. And she's like, works at an entertainment firm or some shit like that. Yeah.
She gives like college to me.
She gives 23.
Her face, how she speaks,
it's
like
definitely
the whole thing.
Yeah, her voice too. Her voice,
yeah,
and definitely the way she looks. She looks so young.
She's so young. Yeah, her face definitely. She looks like 22 max. Yeah. 29.
She's 29.
Wow. Oh my goodness, baby face.
You know.
So he calls out that when they kiss, he can feel her holding back, like holding something. And she said, my mom's watching. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. So yeah, he's just asking her more about her mom, and she shares she grew up with a single mom. Growing up, she used to be embarrassed because she just had a non-conventional like family structure, I guess, compared to her friends. And so she's just like really committed to this process because she wants to rewrite her future, create a beautiful family life, do the whole thing. And he says he thinks she's ready and he can see a future with her. Gives her the date rose, and that's pretty much it.
They made out.
They made out, and he was like grabbing her butt.
He was grabbing her.
It was a lot, actually. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if I see a connection.
I don't know if I do either.
Right? To me, it was gonna go either way. She was either gonna get the date rose or not.
Yeah.
I couldn't really see it.
Me either.
But whatever. Room for everybody black, so good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Time for the cocktail party. Grant pulls Juliana to chat. He always wants the tea too. He's like, what's going on in the house?
I know. What'd they say about me? You say something about me?
Right. He be fishing.
I know. Because he wants to know.
He wants to know.
Girl, I can't even with Grant. I love him so. Grant, I love you. Okay?
Yes.
Buki, if you want to come on the show, come on the show. Right? You're great. But still, I could tell he's very concerned with perception and not as concerned with love. But that's okay.
So Julia just talks about how ungrateful she sounded, all unhappy she's been, negative. She's been seemingly judgmental about you. And that's the tea. That's what's going on. Now, Carolina and Grant chat again. She really has gotten the most time with this man.
Yeah. And is the least sure that she wants to be.
Exactly. Yeah. That's also why they're so mad. Because you don't even want to be here, seemingly.
Right. You don't like him.
Move out the way so I can get some time.
See if I like him or not.
Right.
I'm just here for the vibes at this point.
So he tells her, he developed a soft spot for her, given all that she shared with him on their dates.
Oh my God. That's a typical Bachelor trope too.
He, was very concerned to hear that she's been questioning him and questioning this whole thing. And she's like, well, I have doubts. Wouldn't anybody? This process is crazy and blah, blah, blah. And his whole thing is he's like, I just wish if you had doubts, you would talk to me. Like, bring that to me. Like, don't talk with the girls because now it's creating mess and she doesn't want to be here, like interpreting your shit. Just bring it over here.
Yeah.
And then, he kind of just like defends his character. Like, I am here to find a wife. Like, whatever. He keeps feeling like he needs to reassure them of that. So I think he also trying to like break his mold of being known as like a player, right?
Sure.
I feel like he says every episode, he's like, I am here to find a wife. He's telling somebody, like, I told you I am. They're like, I wasn't questioning it. Like, I'm good.
I know. But his questions to me don't say it. Like, the way that Joey was questioning the girls but Joey made it all the way to the proposals. So Joey's was different.
True. Yeah.
With
Charity. Yeah.
But the way that, the way he asks questions and stuff, the way he validates them, like, oh, I love you for being so open. Here's the rose. That's not enough to find your wife. Yeah. But here you go.
Here he goes. So Carolina comes back to the girls and Dina is like really defending her.
Yeah. Because I guess Dina's not sure either after.
She's like, I relate, girl. Yeah. I get it.
I don't really know either. Just trying to make it to Fantasy Suite, see what's going on.
See what's happening. But yeah, she just thinks Carolina's misunderstood. And
that's such a big word.
Yeah, I don't know why. You don't need to give her all that. She's misunderstood. I think maybe because Dina's also had a one-on-one. And maybe she's privately spiraling. So she's like, I see what's happening with Carolina. I'm like, you're a good girl. I had to laugh because the camera goes on Latia at one point.
Yeah.
The slow blink that Latia gave, and then there was a second time where she gave this deep sigh. Like, she's so tired.
I know, because that's her man for real.
That's her man for real. Yeah. She's just trying to get these bitches out.
Yes. Yep. Her
long blink killed
Alex.
Alex, another one.
Juliana.
And Juliana was tired. She had to say something.
Oh my
God. So then, yeah, Carolina and Dina have this little kumbaya sisterhood. Let's hug it out and cry. And everybody's just like,
how much we don't like this man.
Yeah, what is this? Like bonded now. It's very bizarre. It's like, Dina, please, why? I was liking you. Now, Rose is pissed. And went in on Carolina about how she knows that this is not her game. Like,
yeah, I love that she did this. This is really her last fight. I like this. She
went at Carolina, how she backstabbed her. I told you something in confidence. It set me up. Now I have basically no chance with this man.
Yep.
And she's just crying and just decided, she's like, I'm just going to leave. Which might as well. I mean, might as well head out. You're not going to win. And she knows. God, that sucks. I would beat the bitch up. If somebody did this to me, lied on me or whatever the hell.
No, she did. I mean, like there was a couple of misinterpretations that Carolina turned into a tornado. And she did not have to do that.
Didn't have to do that. And now literally annihilated Rose's chances of winning. Oh my God, I'd be so mad. So yeah, Rose tells Grant she's leaving and he's like, all right, see you.
Yeah, he's like, bye girl.
No fight.
Nope.
Nothing. Now Latia's pissed. Now Latia's getting mad. Now Latia's mad. She's like, it's the Carolina show and we're all paying the price for it. I haven't talked to this man in weeks. What is this? Time for the rose ceremony. He saw Latia was big mad, just gave her the rose. Gave her the first rose. Start of this. Juliana got a rose. Alex, Zoe, roses. Final rose obviously went to Carolina.
Oh my God.
And the girls couldn't even hide their faces. They were like,
Juliana visibly rolled her eyes.
And shook her head.
Love that for you, girl. Front and right next to her. Knew the camera was on her and said,
and shook her head and looked right back at Grant. Disappointed in
was
you.
Like, I love this. God. Yes, you guys, let's go against the producer picks. Let's make it hard for them to film when it's like this.
Because this also is making me look at Grant like
sideways.
If I've watched this show, if I know anything about this show, they're making you keep her.
Right.
You don't have to do that.
No.
We've seen some leads that don't do producer picks.
Joey.
Right. So why are you falling into the trap like this and making our life a living hell in the house?
Right.
You know?
Girl, because his life was never a living hell in the house because he didn't care about no Jen.
He didn't care.
Oh my God.
That was the episode.
That was it.
Got a little preview for next week. They head to Scotland.
Oh my God. So jealous.
Juliana gets the princess date. Latia says that she can see a life with him. And we see Grant tell someone that he's falling for them.
Yeah. Early.
This episode 5. Yep. There's a group date. Carolina's back to her same antics.
Oh my God, she goes nuts.
And we see Dina, her one friend in the house, going in on her.
Yep. Which maybe that was her lawyer tactics. Get close and then get her from afar. That's nice. Stab her right in the back. If that's the case, we'll turn right back around on you, Dina, girl.
Oh God. Justine, what did we learn this episode?
He's a smart guy.
I think that giving good confessionals does get you a better chance at love.
Oh, really?
I think so. Yeah, because Carolina's still here.
She's still here.
She could still turn this around if she really wanted to.
Oh my God.
She could. We saw, what's his name? Jed, whoever Hannah picked. Remember he went up to her room late at night and started playing the guitar?
Oh, he did. Yeah.
You could do all kinds of crazy, stupid antics now. Now the producers are used to it. They like you. They're always going to film with you. So if you really wanted to prove your love, you can do it.
Yeah. It's never a good look though, being a producer pick. No. That means your days are numbered.
Yeah.
You know? So she got another week, but another week, a chance at love, but you're not going to win the man in the end, I don't think.
Yeah. You'll be on Paradise.
Yeah, maybe. That's true. What's attractive about having discretion? Looked up the definition of discretion just to remind myself. The quality of behaving or speaking in such a way as to avoid causing offense or revealing private information. We see Carolina knows nothing about this. She ran and told Grant about Rose. She's yapping to the ladies. She's in the confessionals. She has no awareness of her audience. She has no awareness of like how what she says has an impact on how others view her even. She's just not even trying to have any privacy for herself.
Right.
You know, she's sharing her doubts with everyone. For me, this is a bad look. I would find this very unattractive. Someone who lacks discretion like this. I just think how you are going to embarrass me in the real world.
At some point. Yep.
At some point, I'm going to be on the receiving end of your lack of discretion. Comes off very immature. Like nothing about this is attractive.
Yeah.
And, you know, he gave her the rose. We're thinking it's a producer pick. I'm hoping that's a producer pick and that's not his pick. Because why would you want to be associated with somebody? Like, I don't want to be friends with somebody like this. Nothing about this is an attractive quality at all.
At all. Yeah. Got Rose out of here.
Yeah, literally.
Damn.
And Chloe.
And Chloe. I'm still mad. And I'm still mad about Beverly, too. I know that wasn't your fault, girl.
I know.
But, like, still.
I know.
You know?
Terrible.
And Bailey with the bob.
And Bailey with the bob, who she was going to go with something.
She was definitely going to go by
Grant was
week. But still, I could have saw that bob in the week.
I know.
And then I'm here looking at you.
No discretion. What is that? That girl on TikTok, demure. You got to be demure.
Very demure. Very mindful.
Very mindful. She's got none of these qualities.
Zero.
It's pissing me off. And all the girls can't stand it either. Sound off in the comments, y'all, on Patreon. Rate, review, and subscribe. Find us on all the things. Join the Rose Garden on Patreon for more. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.